chugging along with a 648cc 4-stroke air-cooled parallel twin engine pushing out 46.4 horsepower at 7,250 RPM and 52.3 Nm of torque at 5,650 RPM. The Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 dishes that power through a 6-speed gearbox and a chain final drive. Fuel gets delivered from a 15.5-litre fuel tank through an EFI. A claimed fuel consumption of 22 km per litre gives the Super Meteor a potential 273 km range before hitting its 3.1-litre reserve. We found a real-world range of 20 km per litre with mixed but mostly relaxed riding. Your mileage may vary. 19 and 16-inch aluminium alloy rims for the front and rear respectively come wrapped in a set of Seat Zoom Cruise tyres. Braking is done with a 320mm rotor paired with a single 2-piston bi-brake floating caliper. We have the same in the rear but with a smaller 300mm rotor. The brakes come supported by a 2-channel ABS. In a first ever collaboration between Showa and Royal Enfield, the Super Meteor now gets an upside-down Showa front fork. In the rear are dual preload adjustable shocks. The Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 sees a hybrid dash, an analog speedometer with an LCD insert providing additional information the rider needs. A separate LCD dash provides turn-by-turn navigation using Royal Enfield's application. A partial LED lighting package comes as standard. An LED headlight, an LED tail light, and incandescent signal lights. A USB 2-port leaves in the left side cover. General servicing is every 10,000 km with 3.1 litres of engine oil, with an oil filter replacement and a valve clearance inspection. Amos is 1.84 meters tall, with a seat height of 740mm and a curb weight of 241 kilos. Let us show you how he looks on the bike. He's got an upright and relaxed posture. With Mark coming in as a pillion, he felt that it was a little cramped and the pillion seat small but comfortable enough for the daily ride. Nothing more. At a combined weight of 170 kilos, the dual preload adjustable shocks held up. Very okay! The turning radius of the bike is average for its class. In our opinion, the Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 felt tight and rode decently well. Power delivery was very manageable and gear changes were smooth. The brakes were lacking a little, but still more than enough to bring her to a stop quickly. Maybe dual rotors on the front for next year's model? We didn't notice the famous wobble in turns on bikes with dual rail shocks. Good. We would have preferred if the USB power outlet was installed on the handlebar. Makes sense for us since we like having our phones on the bar. If you'd like to support 333, consider getting yourself our new merch at 333.com. We ship internationally. We quite like the classic design of the Super Meteor with its dual exhaust. Let's have a listen. On the softer side, and could have been tuned to give a more rounded tone. More booms, more better. Aftermarket options are available, but check with your local authorities for legal limits. We like how the left and right switch clusters are aluminium instead of plastic. giving it a more premium and classy look. We noticed very slight heat at stop-go city riding, but the heat quickly dissipated once we got on the move. Still okay. We like the rider's saddle, shaped to provide support and comfort. Not bad. If you're a rider who is going to see lots of pillion action, you may want to consider an $800 top-up for the Celestial variant with a two-tone paintwork, an upgraded seat including a pillion backrest, and a windshield. The Astro variant, the one we have here, is the base model and she comes in at 15,900 Singapore dollars before COE and insurance. Overall, the Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 is by no means a performance machine. She's meant for the chill ride. 100+ kilometer breakfast ride? Sure. Newer riders won't have much of a problem riding this machine, but as always, gaining more experience wouldn't hurt. We feel that the more experienced rider will appreciate the chill, fast-free ride that the Super Meteor 650 provides. And with simple machines comes simple maintenance. If you have experience with the Super Meteor 650, share them with us in the comments and help out fellow riders. With that, I'm Winston and see you on the road.